Chapter 1. You are listening at FameTV.info. Chapter 1. Monster Merging Simulator Translator. Atlas Studios Editor. Atlas Studios Federal Calendar, 2030. The virtual reality technology, which had always been the focus of attention, had achieved an unprecedented breakthrough 3 years ago. The World Alliance used this as a foundation and gathered the wisdom of the world to develop an epical virtual online game, Divine Realm. According to the World Alliance, the purpose of creating this game was to perfect the artificial intelligence's lack of emotion. So, any citizen who entered the game was contributing to human technology. On the other hand, to promote the game, the World Alliance had made a special announcement: the contents of Divine Realm were all operated by the smart brain. No one could interfere. Furthermore, the gold coins in the game were linked to real money. Any gold coin could be exchanged for $1,000 of real money. There were even online rumors that if the virtual reality technology improved, it would reach the level of virtual realism and bring everything in the game to the real world. The authenticity of the latter part could not be verified for the time being, but 100% simulated virtual games were still epical products. Whether it was farming gold coins to earn money, enjoying the thrill of fighting in the game, or resting in the other world, they could attract countless players. Therefore, once this game was released, it attracted the attention of the entire world. The sales of the game equipment also exceeded 4 billion in a month. That made up half of the world's population. As for the remaining half, it was not that they did not want to play the game, but the equipment was too expensive. The game equipment for Divine Realm was very expensive. Even the cheapest cost 100,000 Alliance dollars. It was not something an ordinary family could accept. Lorne could not afford it. 3 years ago, his sister, Rona, suffered from a disease that was beyond medical understanding and was permanently unconscious. This was also the main reason for Lorne's financial breakdown. All of his efforts over the years had been to make money to pay for her medical expenses, but unfortunately, that effort had not been enough. As of today, not only did Lorne not have any savings, but he even owed a huge sum of medical fees to the hospital, for a total of $1 million Alliance dollars. According to the federal rights law, if he could not pay 30% of the amount he owed by the end of the month, the hospital had the right to stop providing Rona's medical treatment immediately. Now, you are my last hope. In the shabby and cheap rental room, the penniless Lorne was hugging a metal helmet with messy circuits. His eyes were filled with anticipation. This strange thing was the login helmet of Divine Realm. Although it had been badly damaged a month ago, the core was thankfully intact. So Lorne brought it home and tried to repair the damaged circuit so that it could be activated again. Of course, Lorne was still very nervous, because he had no idea if he could log into the game with the restored equipment. If this failed, then it was all over. It's impossible to earn 300,000 Alliance dollars in half a month. Only the game Divine Realm can save us now. According to the exchange rate, 300,000 Alliance dollars is only 300 gold coins. If I can master the game well in the early stages, 300 gold coins shouldn't be too difficult. If I'm lucky, I might be able to obtain high-level equipment and solve all the problems I face now. Looking up at the yellow ceiling, Lorne's eyes were filled with hope. The result of failure was something he dared not imagine. To him, this matter could only succeed, but it had to succeed. After a while, it was 11:59, there was less than a minute before the opening of Divine Realm. Lorne lay down on the bed and put on the crude iron helmet. He took a deep breath, then, he turned on the power. The next second, an electronic voice sounded: ding. The game Divine Realm begins now. Loading, game loading complete. Identification complete. Logging in now. The voice at the beginning were smooth, but when he was waiting to log in, suddenly an alarm sounded: beep. 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 Anomaly detected, trying to analyze it. Lorne's heart sank. Unusual login. Did they detect me? Damn it. He had to succeed. Lorne gritted his teeth. He was extremely nervous. However, the alarm did not stop. It still sounded harsh. Analysis failed. Analysis renewed. Analysis failed. Analysis renewed. Analysis failed. Analysis renewed. Beep. Analysis complete. abnormality denied. Determined to be a special login player. Detected that the player is a special login player. You will obtain an exclusive talent awakening opportunity. Success. Lorne's eyes narrowed. He could not hide his excitement. Although he did not know the meaning of special login player, being able to enter the game normally was already the greatest blessing of the goddess of luck. Taking 2 deep breaths, Lorne calmed down. Then, he looked at the light blue system panel. The next moment, a golden red light burst forth. The brilliant light made it difficult to see. Lorne could only see through the gaps in his fingers to see what was in the light. Is that a wheel? Indeed, that it was a golden red wheel spinner, but before Lorne could read it, the golden red wheel began to spin. 10 seconds later, the wheel stopped spinning. Ding. Congratulations on obtaining a talent of unknown grade, Monster Merging Simulator, Unique. Unknown grade, unique. Anyone who played online games knew that unknown represented endless possibilities, and unique represented the only one in the world. Just from these 2 pieces of information, one could tell that he had obtained an incredible gift. Thinking of this, Lorne quickly opened the talent menu. The next moment that he gaped in astonishment. Talent. Monster Merging Simulator, Quality, Effect. Capture or kill monsters to obtain various materials and use the simulator to synthesize and create a new, powerful monster. Synthesis formula. Prototype monster, plus, body part material, equals, new monster. Note: multiple materials can be added at once. The number of times the same material can be used is limited. Rule 1. Synthesized monsters are considered summoning units. Their numbers are affected by the number of pet spaces available to the player. Rule 2. Synthesized monsters will obey their master's commands. Rule 3. The prototype of a synthesized monster will largely determine the form of the new monster. Rule 4. The higher the compatibility level between the prototype monster and material, the more superiority the final product would have, and the higher the attributes of the same type of monster. 1% superiority equals 1% additional attributes. Rule 5. The synthesized monster cannot be given to others. It can only be released into the wild. Listen to the full novel at FameTV.info, direct link in the description.